Hello people, I'm the Smeghead. And while I'm not exactly what you would call a huge anime fan, I am a big fan of the Dragon Ball series. The Dragon Ball anime was based on the manga of the same name, created by Akira Toriyama. It is one of the most beloved and influential series of all time, and it's easy to see why. It had an entertaining story, tons of memorable characters, and plenty of action. Granted, there were quite a few bizarre moments that made very little, if any, sense. But then again, it was about a little boy with a monkey's tail and superhuman strength that threw energy waves and flew around on a giant wad of cotton candy. It wasn't meant to be realistic, it was just meant to be fun. Given the popularity of the series, I thought it was a bit strange that it had never been made into a live-action movie. Well, not officially anyway. However, early in 2009, that film was finally made, and it was called Dragon Ball Evolution. Unfortunately, the Dragon Ball fans were not very receptive to this movie. In fact, they hated it with the fire of 1,000 spirit bombs. Why is that? Well, I just watched the prologue that opens the movie, and I think I already have the answer. Take a look.
In a time before many can remember, our planet faced its greatest challenge. A warlord named Piccolo came from beyond the stars, bringing darkness and chaos to our once peaceful world. Aided by his disciple Ozaru.
And stop right there. As fans of the series know, Ozaru was the giant monkey-like creature that Goku and others of the Saiyan race turned into whenever they gazed upon a full moon. So the movie is telling us that Piccolo had a Saiyan follower. We're not 30 seconds in, and already this movie has slapped the source material in the face. Not a good sign. Immediately after that nonsense, we get a close-up of our hero Goku, played by Justin Chatwin, sweating. In slow motion. Really trying to pad this thing, aren't we? So after Goku and his grandfather Gohan enjoy a quick game of Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon Ball, we learn that today is Goku's 18th birthday. And Gohan lived to see it. That's another major deviation from the source material, and I suspect it won't be the last. Anyway, as a gift, Gohan presents him with the 4-star Dragon Ball. Well, at least I got that part right.
So what's it do?
By itself, nothing. But together, the 7 Dragon Balls will grant the holder one perfect wish.
The Dragon Balls can make your wildest dreams come true. It's the opposite of the sarcastic ball, which destroys them. Observe. Will I ever be rich and famous and loved by all? Yeah, and I'm the Pope. Ah, the sarcastic ball, bringing you back to reality, one insult at a time. The next thing we see is Goku arriving at high school? God, did they pay any attention to the original story at all?
Why do you ask questions to which you already know the answers?
We learn that Goku is a bit unpopular at this school, so much so that people will try to run him over. Now that's hatred you can't buy. We also learn that Goku has a crush on, who else? Chi-Chi, played by Jamie Chung.
In India, for example, the eclipse symbolizes Rahu.
Good gravy. Do I even have to make fun of this? After class, Goku notices Chi-Chi is having trouble opening her locker, so he tries to help her out. Nice move, jackass. He tries to run away, but Chi-Chi catches up with him and tells him that she knows what just happened.
Use your key.
Wait, you know about Ki?
Just because my name is Chi-Chi doesn't make me a complete idiot.
Perhaps not, but it does raise some questions about your parents. Chi-Chi invites Goku to a party that night. He gladly accepts the invitation, and takes the Dragon Ball with him because the script wills it? But when he arrives, a few dumb jocks threaten to punish him for having the audacity to show up at a party invited. Since he made a promise to his grandfather that he wouldn't fight, he dodges every attack and lets the idiots beat themselves up in humorous fashion. Except for this guy who just thrashes the ever-loving shit out of his car. This could have been a decent fight scene if it wasn't for the rampant slow motion abuse. It's even used when this guy falls into a knee-deep fountain. Really trying to pad this, aren't we? And if that wasn't bad enough, watch what happens to the car.
I didn't hit it that hard. Must have had a self-destruct.
Meanwhile, some unwelcome guests arrive at Gohan's house. The evil Piccolo, who has somehow escaped his prison after 2,000 years, and his servant, Asian woman. According to the credits, it's Mai from the anime, but no one ever mentions her name on screen. If the movie doesn't care, why should I? They are searching for Gohan's Dragon Ball. Don't ask me how they knew he had it. As Piccolo wants to collect all 7 balls to use his wish to, what else, take over the world.
Of course!
After learning that the Dragon Ball is gone, Piccolo does his best Darth Vader impression, and then brings down the house. Literally. Goku comes home sometime later to find Gohan at death's door. After carrying him out of the rubble, Goku looks into the Dragon Ball and gets a vision that tells us, well, nothing really. We saw Piccolo and explosions. Thanks, that was really important. Gohan tells Goku to seek out Muten Roshi and tell him Piccolo has returned, just before he passes away. The next morning, after burying his grandpa, Goku is suddenly assaulted by this woman.
I know somebody stole my Prometheum orb, and I'm here to get it back.
I attended the Twilight School of Acting, where everything is said in a half-whisper for dramatic effect. For the Dragon Ball fans out there, yes, this is Bulma. I guess they couldn't afford enough blue dye to color all of her hair, so they just gave her a couple of streaks. Naturally, the Prometheum orb she mentions is actually a Dragon Ball, and she's conveniently built a MacGuffin radar that can detect its energy emissions. Once Goku tells her there are more Dragon Balls in the world, she wants to track them down as she believes they can somehow be turned into an unlimited source of energy. How? Science? Goku volunteers to help her find the other Dragon Balls, in exchange for her help in finding Muten Roshi.